Namaste yogis, I'm Carter and welcome to your practice. For most of us, we hold daily stress in the neck, the jaw, the upper back, and the chest. So we're going to see if we can digest some of that today in practice. Let's get to our mat. Okay, yogis, let's start in a comfortable seated position. And if you need a block or a bolster or something underneath the hips so you can sit comfortably, do that. Doesn't matter which variation of cross-legged pose is. Right shin is in front of left shin, right shin is on top of left shin, or maybe even bringing the shins forward or back to adjust that comfort sensation in the hips. So we're going to start with hands on knees or thighs, and we're going to draw the shoulders up towards the ears, peel them back, down, and forward. And we're going to take rotations in a way that are really deep and slow as we start to warm up the shoulders. Once we have a couple variations of moving nice and slow forward and back, we're going to allow ourselves to kind of feel that warmth, not only in the shoulders, but in the upper back, and the chest, between the shoulder blades. Yeah, and then from there, we're gonna take the right arm, we're gonna bring it in front. We're gonna take the left elbow and bend it as we press that right forearm on the chest. Sorry, I'm pressing against my mic. Draw that right shoulder down, and with the left arm, you can lift up and down. You can even start to move the head in a way that supports the sensation of the neck. We can think about all that stuff is connected. We can even swivel the chin towards the right shoulder, lift the chin up and down, left and right. You can even soften the jaw here. And we hold so much stress and tension in the jaw. Nice, unwrap. Let's do the other side. Left arm in front, right arm underneath. And we're going to try to keep that left elbow straight. Draw that left shoulder down and away from the ear. And with the right arm, start to search for sensation, and keep in mind our practice is always full of curiosity. So we're going to see if we can get a sensation that we haven't felt in a little while. And then again, the head moves left and right, up and down, left ear to left shoulder. You can even swivel the chin towards the shoulder. And then unwind. Again, hands to knees, roll shoulders forward and back. And then let's interlace the fingers behind the back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now the elbows don't have to straighten. We're moving in that direction, but it's going to be based on the sensation of the fronts of the shoulders and the chest. Now if they do get straight, you can try to bring the wrists together. And if you can get that, maybe the arms drift off the lower back. Not necessary, but as we do it, draw shoulders down and away from the ears. The shoulder blades squeeze together. The head, or the chin, back towards the throat. And you're not necessarily tucking the chin, but just think long through the back of the neck. And then we're going to twist left and right. And we're going to hinge forward. We're going to lean over the right leg, lean over the left leg. So yeah, we're hitting a little hips as well. Again, arms could come off the lower back if that feels pretty good. One more deep, full breath. Keep drawing the shoulder blades together and the shoulders down and away from the ears. Unwind those fingers, take the hands out in front of you, and a little bit of movement left and right. And then we're going to soften. So if we don't digest the stress, the tension that we absorb through the day, again, which is the jaw, the chest, the shoulders, the upper back, if we don't digest some of that stuff, it doesn't disappear. It starts to melt down the back, and it resides in the lower back and the hips. Okay? Deep inhalation, slow exhalation. Great. Inhale. Come on up. Hands to knees or thighs. We're going to do a little bit with the neck here. So draw the left ear towards the left shoulder. Lift the chin up and down and then move left and right. And if you need a little bit more sensation, take your right hand, slide it behind your back. It could be in the waistband or around that left hip, just thinking about that left shoulder drawing down away from the left ear. And again, a little bit of movement or stillness. And if you still feel like you need a little bit more, reach the left arm up. The left hand rests on the right ear. You don't pull. In fact, if you do any movement at all, think space between the right earlobe and the right shoulder. So up to maybe where the wall meets the ceiling rather than down towards the shoulder. So that could be a little bit too much. So maybe pulling up, and then from here, you can draw the chin up and down. Pause wherever you feel like you need a little attention. Okay, so we're going to keep the head in the same spot. We're going to take the left hand, we're going to slide it to the left side of the head, and we're going to help the head up. We'll drop the right shoulder and the right hand down, and then we're going to tuck the chin. A little bit of movement from side to side. Take your hands behind you, lean back, unfold the legs, extend them, just give them a little shake. Point and flex the feet a few times, and then we're going to cross left shin in front of right shin. Take the hands to the knees, circles with the shoulders again, forward and back. We're just going to, this is all preparation for opening up through the shoulder blades. Let's move that head in circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. And then reach the arms up, wiggle your fingers, roll your wrists. Let's interlace the fingers behind the back again. Opposite thumb on top this time, so it just feels a little different. We're gonna squeeze shoulder blades together. Bend and straighten the elbows. You're trying to figure out what sensation's working for you today. Knuckles towards the floor, or maybe arms off the lower back. Again, as you squeeze the shoulder blades together, the sensation will be in the fronts of the shoulders. Lift the chin, wag your jaw. Hinge forward, maybe halfway, and then a little bit of movement. You're going to twist. You're going to lean over the right knee, lean over the left knee. You're checking in with the hips. The head can find any position that's comfortable. Unwind your fingers. Take your hands to the floor, and then we're going to soften. All right, so the hands can stay underneath the shoulders. They can rest on the knees. They can extend out in front of you. And a moment here. In all these poses, you can find movement or stillness. Hands underneath shoulders, gently lift yourself on up. Hands to knees or thighs, right ear to right shoulder. Chin up, chin down, chin left and right. And again, if you need more sensation, left hand behind the back, waistband around right hip bone, maybe grab the right thigh. Think left shoulder down and away from the ear. Again, movement. And I like to take it slow, so make sure that the sensation is requiring me for more. And if it is, or asking for more, then you can take the right hand, rest on the outside of the left side of the head. Again, up, if anything, up and away, not down. So thinking space in that left side of the neck. And you can lift the chin up and down. When we come out of it, we're going to help the head up. So the right hand presses the head up, the chin drops towards the chest, and then both hands rest on the knees. And then let's take both hands to the base of the neck. We're just going to squeeze here. Work the fingers up the neck. Got these two little bones in the base of the skull. You can make circles around that. And then we're going to move to the ears, and we're going to massage the tops of the ears. Pull up. Massage the cartilage on the ears, pull down. While we're there, we're just going to massage the jaw. We hold so much stress and tension in the jaw. Nice, and then shake out those hands. Reach the arms up to the sky. Wiggle those fingers, roll the wrists. Elbows bend, hands and elbows draw back. Up and down with the elbows. Palms swivel down so the forearms are parallel to the earth. Come on up. We're just going to do that a few times. Down, we're just creating heat, creating some blood flow to the shoulders, Find your limitation, maybe sensation. And then once we do that a few times, we're going to swivel the palms towards the back of the room. And then we're going to come up halfway. And we're going to do that. Thinking about keeping the triceps parallel to the earth. We're paying attention to range of motion as well as sensation and sound. And then we're going to bring the palms and the elbows together up and down here. Elbows up, hands without bending the wrists, drift one direction. The center, drift the other direction. We're going to do it again. So elbows are up, hands drift one side. We're pendulating the hands, getting the sense of the range of motion. And then unwind those arms, take the hands behind you, lean back, extend the legs, give them a shake, point and flex the feet, roll the ankles, and then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Forward and down a few times. I want you to get comfortable in this cobbler's pose. So we're going to be here for a few moments, just kind of working on the shoulders, but getting the groins at the same time. All right, now we're going to extend those arms wide. We're going to swivel palms up and down. And we'll take the right arm underneath the left arm. You can grab the shoulders. Elbows are up, shoulders are down. You have the option of binding. Right hand grabs left wrist or palm. It's sometimes called this eagle arms. Same thing, elbows up, shoulders down. If you want more sensation, the hands come a little bit away from the face. We'll twist to the left. We'll draw forward just a bit. Think about the right knee and the right hip drawing in the opposite direction. So you may feel that in the right groin. Inhale to center and then towards the right, and as you can see, I lean, my left knee comes up, I invite that down. It may not go all the way down, that's fine. Think about shoulders down and away from the ears, back to center, forward, and maybe down, maybe not. This is going to be restricted by the groins as well as the upper back. One deep inhalation, exhalation, try to soften, create space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, come on up, unwind those arms. Now you can cross-legged pose, any variation that works. Counter pose, just rolling the shoulders. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Roll with the head. This is not a bad practice to do every single day, to be honest with you. We all need it because of the actions that most of us take throughout the day, right? And it's usually like driving, working on the computer, working on the phone, we're dropping in the chest and keeping that stress. Soles of the feet together again, butterfly the knees, hinge forward and back. Same thing, other side, the arms open up, we swivel palms up and down, move the shoulders in their sockets as we keep that warmth. Left arm underneath right arm, grab the shoulders, binding, left hand grabs right wrist, and keep in mind that it's fairly common to be able to bind in one side and not the other, especially if you're having some shoulder issues. So don't be concerned that you can't get, just know your range of motion and limitation. Twist to the right, forward a little bit, find extension, left knee and hip draw down and away. The elbows are up, the shoulders are down, the hands away from the face if you have them. To center, to the left, forward and down. To center, again, straight, forward and down. Inhale, come on up, unwind those arms, cross the shins, roll the shoulders, move the head. And then we're going to roll over the feet. We're going to come into downward facing dog. So we're going to do a little bit of movement and strength within the shoulders. And when we're in downward dog, especially for our shoulder work today, think external rotation of your arms. That means like it's either the creases of the elbows rotate forward or the shoulders roll towards the armpits, taking space between the shoulder blades. It's not easy, but when you rotate them, squeeze the arms together and think about that space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, come onto your tippy toes, bend your knees and walk
step or gently float feet to hands. Come up halfway, flatten. And then exhale, fold. Interlace the fingers around the back of the head. Draw the elbows towards one another. And again, we're going to draw the shoulders away from the ears as we create space between the shoulder blades. Bend and straighten the knees. Again, now you'll feel this in the back of the legs. Inhale, slowly come on up. Once you get all the way up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the heart. And then back to center, unwind those fingers, give those arms a little shake, and we're just going to twist left and right. Let those hands hit the hips. Big inhale, slow exhale here. All right, still working a little bit of the shoulders here. Let's take this right arm up to the sky, bend the right elbow so the right hand finds the base of the neck. We're going to take this right elbow, we're going to draw it back towards the back of the room and then towards the back of the head. So like it's, I don't know, a unicorn horn? Let's say that. And the head draws back as the heart lifts. We're going to take this left hand and we're going to grab the right elbow and we're going to gently side bend to the left. Head stays neutral. The work here is heart is lifting, head drawing back. You can even take the left hand. As you grab the right elbow, you can pull it up and over as you find the extension. Right side body. So the right hand dangling between your shoulder blades. And then gently come on up. Keep your right arm where it is. Drop the left arm. Internally rotate the left hand so the back of the hand is, let's say, like the lower back. And then you're going to start to walk it up the spine. Now you have some options here. If you don't get there, you can keep the space between the hands. You're just kind of drawing the elbows in towards the spine. You could take a towel or a strap. One hand grabs a hold, the other hand grabs a hold as you keep them together. But some of you may be able to grab the fingers and bind, right? Doesn't matter which one, but the movement is the same. Elbows in alignment with spine, or that direction. Head draws back, heart lifts. Long, straight spine. Now your option here is to stay straight away, or you can be curious with side bending left and right. Maybe a little back bend, or maybe even hinging at the waist. You can try them all. I personally like to kind of play around with all kinds of movement with the torso to see if I can find sensation that may be unique. Just after a couple deep, full inhalations and exhalations, you're just going to unwind. You can make all that noise too. Roll shoulders. That's a doozy. For me, that's a doozy. Right? Forward and back. Shake out the arms. If you've practiced with me before, you know I've had 2 rotator cuff surgeries on my right shoulder. So this work is always essential for me, or if not, this shoulder just locks up. All right, let's do the other side. Left arm up. Take your time. Left elbow finds the base of the neck. Left elbow back and then towards the middle of the spine or the middle of the head. Head draws back, the heart lifts. This is quite challenging for both of my shoulders. The right hand reaches up, grabs the elbow, and it can just pull to the right, or you can start to get a little bit more dynamic by pulling that elbow up and over, and that can get a little intense. And again, the regulation of intensity is up to you. Maybe it's very subtle for you. Maybe you do less. That's great. I got no problem. We're not fixing anything today. We're just kind of finding some range of motion. That's a lot for me. Inhale. Back to center. The left arm stays where it is. The right arm drops down. I want you to give it a shake. Internal, external rotation. And then we're going to internally rotate so the back of the hand finds the lower back. And again, this may be it. You can squeeze shoulder blades together and move around. It's great. Right hand can reach up. And as you can maybe or maybe not see, I can't bind on this side because of the surgery on my shoulder. It's okay. I'm okay. And I'm not going to use a strap today either. Elbows are trying to get in alignment with spine, but I'm okay with where I'm at. The head draws back, the heart lifts, and then I can play around. Side bend right and left. Gives me different sensation. I can twist left and right. little back bend, hinging forward, different sensations and all of it. I don't really mind if you're just playing around with practice. In fact, I always want you to play a little bit in practice. Find some enjoyment, search for sensation, figure out where your body's at. But when you've had enough, and this may be way too long for you, you can unwind it. Woo-hoo. Roll the shoulders forward and back. Counter pose is just interlacing the finger behind the back and bending and straightening. And again, moving the head. There can be a lot of stress and tension in the neck and the jaw when we do these things. And then we're going to fold forward as we drop the arms. Tuck the chin. Arms dangle. Let them shake it out. Bend right knee, left knee. Inhale, come up halfway, flatten your back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, walk, step or float, top of a push-up. Shoulders down and away from the ear, so a little bit of strength in the shoulders. You can stay here or you can lower a quarter of the way down and press yourself up for a little yogi push-up. You're always welcome to go halfway down and press yourself on up, and you're welcome to go to 1 inch off the ground. All right, so a little bit of strength in the shoulders. Drop the knees down, lower to the floor. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders, squeeze the legs together, press feet, hips, and hands, lift chin and chest. Shoulders down and away from the ears, heart is lifting. Exhale, lower down, cross your forearms, rest of your chin, cheek, forehead. All right. So now we're going to send that left arm out to the left. We're going to bend the elbow so it's in a 90-degree angle. We're going to look to the right. And we're going to rest to the left cheek. The right hand comes underneath the shoulder like I'm going to give myself a push-up. I'm going to squeeze my legs together. I'm going to keep my left cheek down. And I'm going to push into my right hand, roll onto my left hip, take my right leg behind me until I start to feel something in the front of that left shoulder, maybe the left side of the chest. Now, if it hurts and you want to adjust, come out completely, adjust the left arm, come back in. Your options here, right leg, right knee, bent or straight. Another option is right foot tries to find the floor. That's quite intense for me. A bind would be right hand reaches back for that right foot, ankle, or shin. Any version, but we're thinking soft left shoulder, left side of the chest. One more deep, full breath here. Exhale, let it all go. Come back to the belly. Cross the forearms. Bend both knees. Windshield wiper legs side to side. Whew. This is a practice well overdue for sure. Straighten the knees. Let's do the other side. Right arm extends out. I'm a little close to the wall, but let's see if I can work it. Right elbow bends 90 degrees. Again, it could be up or down depending on the sensation of the shoulder. We're going to look to the left. Rest our right cheek down. Left hand comes underneath the shoulder. And we're going to press with that left hand. We're going to roll onto the right hip, and then that left leg extends behind us. Right? So now, if I need sensation of my right shoulder, I come down, I make the adjustments, and then I come back in. That feels pretty good. Again, that left knee bent or straight, the foot could try to find the floor. We could reach back for the bind. Left hand grabs foot, ankle, or shin. I'm just going to keep this left hand on this side. We can press with the left hand to get into that right shoulder, and this is a heart opener as well. Give yourself one more breath. Let go of everything. Draw yourself back down. Cross at your forearms. Rest. Let's bend both knees. Windshield wiper the legs side to side. All right, let's come into table pose. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's do a few rounds of cats and cows. You don't necessarily have to attach your breath with this. We're not doing too much vinyasa. So cow pose, stay there a breath or two. Again, we're paying attention to the shoulders. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a few scapula push-ups. And what that is spread the fingertips nice and wide. We're thinking about space between the shoulder blades. So we push our heart away from the floor. That's expansion. And then we're going to drop the heart. We're not going to bend the elbows. We're going to let the shoulder blades kiss. And then we're going to press out. And we're going to do, or back, or up. Squeeze shoulder blades. And then find the extension. Drop. Extend. There's nothing with the elbows. They stay locked and strong. It's just the shoulders, and we're pressing up. It's not a big movement. There's a lot of times when people do this, they try to bend the elbows and try to really get a huge movement. Really, it's just this small movement up and down. And it can be fast or slow. And if you don't feel it, just keep doing it and you'll start to feel some heat. For a lot of us, we're very weak between the shoulder blades. Okay, back to center, left hand underneath the left shoulder, right arm reaches up. Roll that right wrist and we're going to thread the needle. Right arm underneath left arm. We're going to rest on the outside of the right shoulder. We're going to press the left hand down. Draw the left shoulder back as we lift the gaze up. Think about pressing the right shoulder and the right arm into the ground. That's your stabling arm. So not only is it pressing with the left hand, but we're pressing with the right arm. All right, and this option could be arm up a little, arm back, but palm up. All right, inhale, come on up, sweep the right arm up. Bend your right elbow so the back of the hand finds the lower back. Twist to the right as you draw that right elbow and shoulder back. Exhale, right hand comes down, cats and cows, just to find our physical center. And let's do the other side. So left arm reaches up, roll the wrist, wiggle the fingers, thread the needle. Left arm underneath right arm. We're going to rest on the outside of that left shoulder. We can manipulate the left arm forward or back. Press into the right hand, twist through the mid-thoracic spine. Gaze under the right shoulder. And again, the right hand's pressing, but also the left shoulder and arm for strength and stability. Breathe here. Both arms working. Oftentimes when we do these threadings of the needle, sometimes the left arm gets very soft. I got no problem, but today we're pressing. All right, inhale. Come on up, lift that left arm up, bend the left elbow, back of the hand finds lower back, twist to the left, draw that chin up. Nice, exhale, back to center, cats and cows. All right, keep the hips over the knees. Walk the hands forward as far as you can. Lower the heart, the chin, or the forehead. If you have a hat on, it's a little bit of a trick. So forehead down as you extend. This is called playful puppy. You can always lift the chin as the heart comes towards the ground. It's a little bit more intense here. But hips stay high. Find the extension through the shoulders. Great. Inhale. Oh, come on up. We're going to lower the elbows down. Sphinx pose. So think hand opposite elbow for space, right underneath the shoulders, the legs squeezed together. It can be palms down, fists down, or interlaced fingers, whatever's working. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and pull the torso forward. And again, we're thinking about extension and length in the shoulder. So we're reaching with the crown of the head. Head draws back. We're going to do a little bit with the neck here. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin up. Wag your jaw. Left and right. You're going to feel that jaw to collarbone. Drop the chin. Head dangles. Roll left ear to left shoulder. Chin up. Wag the jaw. Left and right. Drop the chin, dangle the head, lift the hips up, child's pose. Hips towards heels, knees wide, extend the arms, soften the forehead. Gently bring yourself on up. You have an option of doing a shavasana here. You can sweep the feet around, lay on your back 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. But for us, right here, right now, nice tall spine. Soften the shoulders, tuck the chin. Sit here for just a moment. Bring your awareness to your shoulders, the heat of the shoulders, the connection and strength you have with the shoulders. Create a new relationship with them. Little gratitude for all the work they do. Every single day they hold stress and tension, they move around. Bring the hands together, let the thumbs touch the heart. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Namaste. Nice work, everybody. If you like this class, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. If you like this class and want to do longer ones and different variations, go to yogawithcarter.com, and I have a recorded class vault that you can try out for 14 days for free. If you have any questions, let me know. Keep up the good practice. Namaste.